a pause functionality over here, and you'll see the safety trigger every time it's activated. Now, directly underneath of that is our measurement gauge. Every time we put a new So what you just saw happen was tool 3 dropped down, the blade made contact with the touch off, which has a predetermined height from the bed. That predetermined height is then taken into account and compensated for. So now tool 3 knows the exact Z0 distance, meaning the lowest point that it can strike. And you can see small little things here. That's when you get it right. You're never not gonna really touch the bottom of this wasteboard, and it's a wasteboard after all, it's meant to be replaced. So that is the touch-off measurement system. Now moving to the right of the emergency shutoffs, we have our main control panel on the Colex. Colex has 6 different zones of vacuum. Now by turning off one of them, it doesn't then increase the amount of vacuum to a different space, but it does save on your ears, it does save on power. And it allows you, if you have a smaller board and you're not using up the entire flatbed, it does allow you to only have the vacuum on where you need it. And then we have the main power breakers underneath of it. We'll go ahead and kick the vacuum on and then show you kind of the sound difference between when we flip through some of these zones. So then if we move a little bit more over, you can get a look inside here, and you can see the exhaust from the 6 vacuum engines inside here, vacuum motors, excuse me. It's hard not to call them engines when they have exhaust pipes. And then you have the cutter head itself, which is on the armature that will take it back and forth. Attached to the head, in addition to tools 1, 2, and 3, and tool 2 is powered, is also for the router. It has debris vacuum, which runs behind and through the armature down to a shop vac on the other side. Now that shop vac is also plugged up to the system, so whenever I initiate the router, which we'll do here in a second, you'll see that in addition to routing and the vacuum system holding it down, it's also sucking up the debris that it's making, which is great because we have an open laminator here, so that would cause all sorts of problems if we didn't have that. And then, because the whole system is semi-pneumatic, we do have our air pressure gauge here, where that little air compressor over there feeds lines all the way throughout here, running into our system here, which takes out moisture from the system, regulates the pressure, and then sends it up to where it needs to be into these lines. One